name is Olivier Lebeau. I'm French. I work for Agriodor. I'm the CFO of the company, and we are based in Rennes, France. Agriodor perfume fields, crop fields, and our mission is to help farmers protect their crops against insect pests while preserving biodiversity and human health. We provide an alternatives to pesticides. This alternative is kind of our secret sauce. It's a blend that permits to repel the insect pests outside of the field. We develop a very customized blend depending on which insect, and we develop matrices to diffuse this blend in the field at the right moment for the insects with very strong results. I brought a sample of this, and you can feel how good the perfume is. We do biomimicry to identify the right vox to put in our blend, and we can then have this kind of product which is patented because this product is going to be in sugar beet field next year to protect them against Mysius persicae, which is the main pest of this crop. And we provide a very good solution to farmers, which before that used to leverage neonicotinoids, and they are now forbidden in France and in Europe. So it's great for them to have a new solution. The product is necessary, and this technology is necessary because if you go beyond sugar beet, if you go beyond neonicotinoids, insects, pests are developing due to many reasons. Climate change, resistance, also insects develop resistance towards conventional solutions. Same resistance as we do humans with antibiotics because we've been using too much of them. Big phyto companies have difficulties to launch new molecules, and there is globally also many interdiction of pesticides because of their the issues, the damage on biodiversity and on human health. So there is a huge urgent need of new solutions, and our technology is a very promising solution for this need. Our technology can impact 80% of the insects in the world. At the moment, we've got 4 leaders in the company. The 2 co-founders in 2029 were Alain Thibault and Aîné Lepic, and they were rapidly joined by Camille Delpoux. Alain Thibault is a serial entrepreneur. He's been leading many startups and more mature companies. He's been investing in many companies. Aîné Lepic has a PhD in chemical ecology. She's been working on the insect and the plant relationship, and she notably worked on how odors are used in this relationship. She's been having significant success on the faba bean weevil, and then this is when she decided to work on a startup. She met Alain Thibault, they founded the startup, and rapidly they decided to recruit someone from the agricultural sector, Camille Delpoux, because the potential was for the agricultural industry. And Camille has a 15 years background in developing innovative solutions in agriculture, and she is in charge of marketing, sales, and field development. She also worked very closely with lab R&D, mastered by Aîné, to make sure that solutions that are designed are very close to market needs. And I joined the adventure 18 months ago with a background in consulting and then in finance. I also did work in a scale-up, an industrial agri-tech scale-up where we built 2 factories. I hope at the end of the day the scale-up is just the next step for Agriodor. It's not that I hope, I'm convinced that it's going to be the next step. And we are currently working on our next financing round to make it possible. to make it possible not only in Europe, but in the US, in Brazil, on all the market where there is a need for this technology. One of the big challenges we are facing is to change the habits of the farmers and the whole industry. We need to explain the technology to the farmers, but also to the ecosystem, which means we talk about technical institutes, we talk about cooperatives, we talk about distributors, and it takes time because it's a market where change is quite long if we compare to other technology and other markets. The second big challenge is with regulation. Our market is regulated. Our technology at the moment in Europe has to follow the same rules that pesticides, while our technology is biocontrol solution. In other markets such as the US or Brazil, there is a fast-track system to put biocontrol solutions on the market. Why is it fast-track? Because these technologies are better for human health, they are better for biodiversity, and they are a lot of virtue. In Europe, many actors have been blocking even the definition of what is biocontrol. Doing that, it is impossible to implement fast-track process to put on the market biocontrol solutions. So we have to follow the rules of the pesticide regulation. In figures, it means that once our solution is ready, which takes approximately 3 years in R&D, it takes 10 years to reach the market. Then you've got the ramp-up phase where you take the market share and it increases, which is connected to the first point, which is market change, market adoption. 10 years. In the US and the Brazil, it's 3 years. So of course, we are not going to sit in our chair and look at that. We are discussing at the moment with European regulators so that it changes. In the same time, our new solutions will be for the US and the Brazil markets, because at the end of the day, the business case is much better. The solutions developed for those markets, when Europe regulation will have changed, will then come back to Europe. Well, we see the EIC Scaling Club as a big opportunity for us, an opportunity to make mentors, to get very sound business advisory, an opportunity also to meet investors and to meet peers. Because when I sit here and I chat with some of my peers, even if they are not in the agri-tech sector or whatever, they've got insights, they've got useful tips, and we get some ideas about how to adapt our tactics, our strategy to be faster, and time is critical for a deep tech company. Well, I would mention 2 out of all the milestones that we have achieved so far. Of course, the first milestone is the success that we had in raising funds so far. Many investors trust our management team, our technology, our vision of the market, and our capacity to develop solutions that match business needs. And the second milestone is the capacity to design and implement a solution that will be in the field in 2025 with just a distribution deal that was signed last week, and we will be able to put this technology in sugar beet field, which is a very significant crop next year, and we are very proud of it.